Hi, good afternoon everyone. Selamat sore. Selamat berjumpa lagi dengan saya Noval Yasid, Festival Co-Director Europe on Screen. Welcome to another film talks session with me, Noval Yasid, Festival Co-Director of Europe on Screen. And soon we will be having a conversation with Adam Koloman Rybansky. He is the director of Somewhere Over the Chemtrails, a Czech film that we screen here in Europe on Screen. So sebentar lagi kita akan ngobrol dengan sutradara film Ceko yang namanya Adam Koloman Rybansky. Filmnya berjudul Somewhere Over the Chemtrails. Somewhere Over the Chemtrails ini merupakan salah satu film di Europe on Screen yang sedang berjalan sekarang dari tanggal 16 sampai tanggal 25 Juni nanti hari Minggu. So if you have seen Somewhere Over the Chemtrails that we already screened, you can ask your questions in the comments, or if you want to know why we screened the film, you can join the conversation here in Instagram Live. And the thing is that Adam Koloman Rybansky is not exactly an Instagram person. He actually just created an Instagram account for the purpose of this conversation, so we will see if he's actually online or not, so we'll see. Okay, I just received a message that he is ready, and he's already logging into his Instagram account in his phone, so we'll see if he will be able to actually go online and go live with us. So yes, saya ingin mengingatkan kembali bahwa Europe on Screen 2023 sedang berlangsung saat ini di 7 kota di Indonesia, di 17 tempat pemutaran. Semua pemutaran dan program acara gratis. Jadi pastikan teman-teman datang di setiap tempat pemutaran 1 jam sebelumnya untuk mendapatkan tiket. So all tickets for all screenings and all programs in the festival are free, but be sure to be present in each venue 1 hour before screening time to get the ticket, to register yourself and get the ticket. Okay, so I will see if he is already present. No, not yet. Okay, so sambil menunggu kehadiran Adam Rybansky atau Adam Koloman Rybansky, silahkan share pengalaman seru atau pengalaman menarik atau pengalaman unik mungkin dari teman-teman yang sudah menonton Europe on Screen di 3 hari terakhir kemarin. Feel free to tag us using mentioning our accounts or using the hashtag EOS23 to share your reviews or your thoughts about the films that you watch. Saat ini saya sedang ada di Institut Français di Indonesia, IFI Tamrin, karena sebentar lagi akan ada sesi workshop mengenai penulisan romcom bersama Marco Martani, sutradara dari Italia yang menyutradarai film She's the One, dan beliau sudah menuju ke sini untuk menggelar sesi diskusi tentang filmnya She's the One dan tentang penulisan romcom, penulisan skenario romcom, dan nanti akan dipandu juga oleh seorang moderator yang merupakan penulis skenario film-film Indonesia bernama Ivan Ismail. Nanti teman-teman juga akan melihat beberapa cuplikan dari sesi tersebut live. So I already see Adam here, so let me try to invite him. Okay, so we are still waiting for the response from Adam.
Hello.
Hello, Adam. Hi. Good morning.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Hello.
Perhaps. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, you can see me and hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Voila. Perfect. Okay. Hi. Good morning.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, it's afternoon.
Yeah.
It's afternoon here. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and thank you for making an Instagram account for this purpose.
Yes, for sure.
I hope it's not too confusing for you, but yeah, once again, congrats. We really love the film Somewhere Over the Chemtrails. I saw it last year in Berlinale actually, and when we screened the film over the weekend, it had
Uh,
a very, very good response.
Now I didn't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now? All right,
Wait, I will use my headphones.
sure. Okay, can
Yeah,
okay.
now it's better.
All right. Yeah, yeah. And then and the phone is stable. Yeah, now I can see you. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. So as I was saying earlier, we actually screened your film over the weekend, and audience really loved it. More than 100 people showed up in theaters, and they really laughed,
nice.
and they really applaud at the end. And I understand this is your first feature-length film. Is that right?
Yes,
And so,
yes.
how did you come up with the story, and why did you choose this particular film for your debut feature-length film?
Yeah, it was long story because this is my graduation film on at FAMU,
Mm-hmm.
Film School University in Prague, and uh, it's not normally your graduation film is about maximum 30 minutes because of budget and we don't have money to make like every student have graduation film like feature film.
Mm-hmm.
It's not happened, but so I this idea was for like short film
Mm-hmm.
about the main idea or theme for me is uh, racism in small village between two friends
Mm-hmm.
and one and because I'm from small village, I don't know what is small village in
Mm-hmm.
Indonesia, but here it's like in film it's the village about like 200 people. It's
Right.
much more smaller,
Yeah.
but I became from like small city around 5,000 people, but it's
I see.
completely different in big cities. And you can sometimes see that some of your friends or like someone from family
Mm-hmm.
they can have some like racist opinions, but like just light
Mm-hmm.
racism.
Yeah.
And this is for me, it's complicated to deal with it. So it's my main theme for my like previous short films. So this was the most important for me to have it also here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so this is the center of the film is about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to write it in 2017 when it was really like terrorist attacks in big European cities uh, where like this style of car crashing of van into crowd of people
Mm-hmm.
in Berlin, like in many cities. So I I was thinking like what would happen if this would happen in really small city.
Mm-hmm.
That's the like absurd
Yeah.
setting, but I like absurd stuff, and it's like everything is more like metaphor.
Right. I want to ask you, since you mentioned that this is a graduation film, although it doesn't look like a graduation film, it's really like a work of a established professional, in my opinion. So, how did you raise the funding for this
Mm,
project then?
yeah, that was really hard because we didn't have money
Okay.
and we didn't get money from State Film Fund,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really necessary to have film fund to make feature film, because that's the biggest part of the foundation. And we didn't get it like 4 times. We wait like 2 years and tried to get fund like uh, for film, and also funding for debut,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like maybe 10 films and 3 films can get money. And when we didn't get it also, so the last chance was we will not do it, or we can't try to do it without film fund.
Okay.
And we knew that it will be really hard and painful, but we tried it to do that and put like everything in front of camera, like every money.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we did get money from Czech television,
Right.
and from the part of the Czech Republic where we have to shoot it.
Yes.
It's like from, I don't know, like region.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have like, I don't know in euros, but it was the really small amount of money. And the main crew, which was like me, DOP, editor, sound designer, we did it for free.
Oh,
And
okay.
wait if something in future, if film will get some money, so then we will have something. But yeah, and it was important.
And how
Yeah.
did you convince your actors to participate? Are there, I mean, you have a lot of characters in the film, so I want to
Yeah.
know if they are trained actors, established actors, or do you also employ like non-actors, perhaps in extras?
Yeah, there is many non-actors, but not because of money, but because of I like it,
Okay.
and I like work with non-actors and mix them with the actors, and there are also very famous actors. For example, the main actress character is one of the most famous Czech actress, but she is mainly from the like mainstream comedies.
I see.
So this was for her also unusual film for her. And also the Bronya, the old fireman, is really famous actor, but he is mainly a theater director. So yeah, and it wasn't cheap, but there is just like 3 or 4 actors, and then like not famous actors, and then non-actors. Yeah, so I mix it together, but not because of money.
I
And
see.
yeah, but it wasn't hard to get them because I sent them a script, and they loved the script. And then we met, and they understand it. They knew that I know what I want, and yes, I was surprised that it was really easy to get the famous actors.
Well, that's good, and it shows. I mean, it shows on screen. It shows in the result that I mean they're playing the characters very well. And I understand that you also shot this during the pandemic, I assume.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, what was the challenges then?
Yeah, that like the shooting was really hard because we didn't have money, so we had to we couldn't move the days because of COVID or weather, and we had to shoot in the dates where we planned because we didn't have money. um, make like plan B or something.
Right.
So it was really, really hard
Uh-huh.
because that was the most the worst part of COVID,
Oh,
like
so that was in 2020 then?
restriction.
Yeah.
No, it was 2021,
Okay.
but it was the most strict restriction from COVID.
I see.
That was uh, it was winter 2021, and it was that it 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 wasn't allowed to move from one region to another region.
I see.
So it was only in this time of shooting. So
Oh,
it was really, really hard, and there was like big scenes with
yeah.
a lot of extras
Yes.
and big crew, and we had to hope that no one will get be positive because we couldn't do it later because of weather, because there is, because of
Yeah.
Eastern,
Yeah.
because of Easter, there it has to be spring,
Mm.
but we had to shoot it like until the trees are without leaves
Yeah.
because it would change the weather,
Yeah.
and we had to shoot it like spring in January, and in Czech Republic, January is winter with
Yeah.
snow.
Mm.
So we have days with like -8 degrees.
Oh no.
It was really, really cold.
Uh,
And they have to, actors have to act that it's not so cold, but it was
yeah. To
really, really
pretend.
cold
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And it was like after many years, it was winter with a lot of snow.
Uh,
So there is a lot of scenes like on the garden
uh-huh.
in front of Standa
Yeah.
House. They are when they are standing on the garden, around them is everywhere is a lot of snow,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really, really hard to make it because of COVID and because of tough winter and snowing.
But I guess
But
everyone.
we did it. We
Yeah.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure like everyone worked together very well. They persevere because they like what you wrote. They like
Yeah.
the concept, the strong
Yeah.
concept of the film. Yeah, speaking of that, I wanna ask you this because the film deals with heavy issues, heavy topics, xenophobia, racism, prejudice, and yet the film is a comedy, like a satire comedy. So how did you find the humor? I just want to know, like the writing process of this film. How did you find the joy amidst all this heavy stuff?
Mm, uh, I don't know because like my every movie is mixed with the really sad topics
Mm-hmm.
and with I don't know if it's like funny for me. It's more about working with absurdic,
Right.
absurd stuff because like for me like life is full of absurdity,
Yes.
and it's like about combination of really, really sad and really, really funny and beautiful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this is like my point of view of life,
Right.
and like my every movie is like this. So I can say if it's comedy or if it's more drama.
Mm-hmm.
It depends like who is watching it. For
Mm-hmm.
some people, it's really sad movie, and
Mm-hmm.
for some people, it's really like funny
Mm-hmm.
movie. But for me, it's like yeah, I this is my point of view
Right.
of like this absurd living on this earth.
And yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of audience reaction, I want to know also, since the film has been screened in numerous festivals, and I'm sure you also participate in this kind of question and answers with audience in
Yeah.
different festivals, different screenings.
Yes.
What are some of the differences that you find, like the audience reaction from home in your country versus international audiences? What are some
Mm-hmm.
differences that you find?
Mm. The main difference is like it's much more positive reactions uh, like when it's in international festivals.
Yes.
Uh, and you know, it's hard to say because hard to tell because on festivals
Mm-hmm.
it's different audience
Right.
than during like distribution in cinemas in Czech Republic
Right.
because that's yeah, so it's different, and in Czech Republic it was distributed like comedy,
Okay.
and I think like many people were which they want to just go to the cinema and laugh,
Mm-hmm.
were really surprised and maybe angry and disappointed. But I like I'm happy that we had this we had really wide distribution in Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was really important that even people who they don't like this style of film uh, watch that.
Mm-hmm.
So and even that they don't like it, I'm glad that they could see it because for me it's I think it's really important about important themes and
Uh-huh.
like comedies didn't work with these themes normally.
Right.
So so it wasn't that positive,
Mm-hmm.
like because it was for white audience.
Mm-hmm.
But in around the festivals, I was in person only in European festivals,
Okay.
and yeah, it like I was really surprised how it's universal,
Yeah.
even if it's like in Italy, Spain, Germany, Poland,
Mm-hmm.
like everybody told me I am from the small city and it's like the same atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
And even from America, from like around the world,
Mm-hmm.
they told me that they can see something they know
Mm-hmm.
from their uh, towns or around like or from family.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I'm really happy from that because I wanted to make it like universal
Yes.
and uh, understandable for like everybody.
I And I think you have achieved your intention because when we ask audiences here, I mean, some parts that they like is, of course, like the humor, the comedy, and yeah, somehow we also feel the possibility that some the kind of cases of misunderstanding may also happen here, especially with the religious differences. It's
Yeah.
something that is close to us here as well. So I just want to know for your next projects, will it be in a similar theme or are you already working on something completely different?
Mhm. My next movie is about like the style
Uh-huh.
will be not the same, but the style is just like everything has my
Okay.
atmosphere of this like mixed of realism and
I see.
stylized and
Okay.
hyperbolic uh, atti approach
Okay.
and yeah, I like the absurdity, so it will be the same in this way, but it will not be so political. My next film is about family vacation in Czech nature, in like camping. I don't know if you know, but like camping in tents
Okay.
in forest. So it's about this, but it will be still it will be more serious than funny, because I think it's really important to yeah, to deal with serious questions, and I think the genre of comedy is it should be like comedy could be about really serious stuff, and I don't want to do something just for laughing.
Right.
For me, it has to have some serious yeah.
Yeah, serious tone about it.
Yes.
And yes, well, good luck. When will it
Thank you.
be going on for shoot? I mean, when will you shoot the film?
Depends on State Film Fund, but
I see.
now we after like six tries, we like just few days ago we get money for development.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Now
Well,
maybe it will be, so maybe in 2 years
I see.
could be on in cinemas. Yeah, it would be great.
Well, we cannot wait. So we look forward to your new film. And in the
Thank you.
meantime, thank you so much for spending time with us. It's really good to have you here.
Thank you very much. It was pleasure for me, and hi, hello to Indonesia, and I'm really glad that from the reaction
Yeah.
that you like it, or that it's something similar to you also.
Yeah.
That's really great to hear it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I think you can press quit button. Okay, so that was our question. Sorry, not question. That was our conversation with Adam Koloman Rybansky, director of Somewhere Over the Chemtrails. Itu tadi pembicaraan singkat kita dengan Adam Koloman Rybansky, sutradara film dari Ceko, Somewhere Over the Chemtrails. Filmnya masih akan ditayangkan lagi kayaknya ya, saya nggak hafal jadwal, tapi yang jelas semua jadwal pemutaran di Europe On Screen bisa dilihat di situs kami europeonscreen.org atau di postingan media sosial kami, baik di Twitter, di Facebook, di Instagram, ataupun di media sosial, di akun media sosial Europe On Screen lainnya. Dan khusus untuk hari ini, hari Senin, tanggal 19 Juni, sebentar lagi akan ada rekan saya, Menina Putri, yang akan ngobrol bersama para pemenang Short Film Pitching Project 2022, yang filmnya baru premier kemarin di Europe On Screen, dan masih akan tayang 2 kali lagi di Europe On Screen juga. Jadi nantikan pembicaraan rekan saya, Menina Putri, dengan 3 project pemenang Short Film Pitching Project 2022, nanti jam 5 sore waktu Indonesia Barat. Sementara saya, Noval Yazid, Festival Co-Director Europe On Screen, undur diri dulu. Selamat sore, sampai jumpa, dan see you at the festival. Bye.